Hello friends, welcome back to the video lecture series on artificial intelligence and machine learning. I am Dr. Dafda, and in this 31st video class of AI/ML, we will learn about Iterative Deepening Depth First Search or IDDFS in artificial intelligence, and we will also see its implementation in Python. IDDFS is also an uninformed or blind search technique, and basically these blind search techniques are of two types, BFS and DFS, and the other types are just the variations of these two. Earlier we studied depth first search. DFS goes deep into a path first, but it can get stuck in infinite loop, and to fix this we learned depth limited search. Depth limited search helped prevent infinite looping, but it created a new problem. We must guess the correct limit. If the limit is too small, we miss the goal, and if it is too large, we waste time. Now we also know that breadth first search is complete and finds the shallowest goal, but BFS uses a lot of memory. DFS on the other hand uses very less memory, but is not guaranteed to find the shallowest goal. So we need a search method that gives us both advantages, the low memory requirement of DFS and guarantee of finding the shallowest goal like BFS. This is why we use IDDFS. IDDFS is the best of both worlds. Starting with the name first, iterative means repetitive. That means we repeat the search many times. Deepening means we increase the depth limit step by step, and depth first search means each search is still DFS. So basically IDDFS performs DFS repeatedly, but in a BFS style level order. That is why it finds shallow goals fast like BFS, but still uses very less memory like DFS. Okay, so let us start. Let us quickly recall the main difficulty we faced with depth limited search. We always had to choose a depth limit capital L. If we set the limit too small, like 2, but the goal is at limit 4, the search would stop early and fail. On the other hand, if we set the limit too high, like 20, the search would run, but it might behave just like plain DFS and waste a lot of time going unnecessarily deep, even though the goal was much closer. So the real issue is that we have to guess the correct limit, and without knowing where the goal lies, choosing that perfect limit becomes almost impossible. Okay, the solution is called iterative deepening, and it is a very smart idea. It says, why guess the limit at all? Let us just try all the limits one by one starting from 0. This figure shows the whole idea clearly. Our target is the goal node M. With limit set L is equal to 0, the search checks only the root A. No success. Why? Because our goal node is M. Then the limit is set to capital L is equal to 1. It starts fresh and explores A, B and C, but stops because the limit is reached. Still no goal. Next, with set limit capital L is equal to 2, it again starts from the beginning and explores A, B, D, E and then C, F and G, and the limit stops it again and capital M is still not found. Finally, with limit set capital L is equal to 3, a new search begins. It moves A, B, D, H, I, E, J, K, C, F, L and M, and this time it reaches M. As soon as M is found, the search ends and reports success. So from this figure, we understood that IDDFS performs DFS repeatedly, but in a BFS style level order. It goes deep first, and when the depth is reached, it will go wider, or it will perform BFS after DFS. And that is the reason that it finds shallow goals fast like BFS, but still uses very low memory like DFS. Okay. Now you will be thinking that we are repeating all the work. We are searching A and B in every single iteration. Isn't this very slow and wasteful? And this is the most important question about IDDFS. And the answer is no, it is not wasteful. The reason is simple. In a large tree, almost all the work is at the very bottom level. Look at this example. Say for example, every node has 10 children and the goal is at depth 5. Then the BFS would explore about 111,110 nodes, and the IDFS, which repeats the top levels, would explore about 123,450 nodes. So the cost is almost the same. It is not a problem to repeat the search for top levels like 10 nodes, 100 nodes, etc. because that work is so small compared to the real work at the bottom level, which is about 100,000 nodes, which we only do once. So let us compare BFS, DFS, DLS and IDDFS. BFS is complete and optimal, but its memory cost is terrible. It is not practical for large problems. DFS has low memory, but it is dangerous. It can get stuck in loops and is not optimal. DLS fixes the loop problem, but it is incomplete. It can fail if you guess the wrong limit. And IDDFS is the clear winner. It is complete, optimal and has low memory. And this is why IDDFS is generally the preferred uninformed search method for large problems when you have no idea how far away the solution is. Okay. Finally, let us implement this example of IDDFS of figure 3.19 in Python. So that is all for this video class. You will find the link to download the Python codes and the PPTs in the description box. Thank you very much.